here. Now slides up the racetrack a little bit. Is it too much? Not quite. Chief starter Brandon Willard with open palms, 10 to go.
I was about to say, Brandon Willard always does his job great. He can tell when 10 laps to go is, so we'll count it manually here if we have to. Side by side for the race lead, and Rusty Skews lap traffic up the road.
Skews now slides up the racetrack, almost into Robusto as we hit the line. Hopkins sideways off of turn 2, and Robusto slams the door shut.
And Hopkins has to try to find another way around as Skews running the inside lane, and now 8 laps to go for Isabella Robusto to try to hang on.
Robusto with another good drive off the corner. Look at Hopkins, burp the back tires yet again on corner exit. Robusto with a little bit of clear track until the next car on the tail end of the lead lap. Behind them, Connor Zilish has caught Brent Cruz for the final spot on the podium. Leaders on the backstretch.
What this would mean for Isabella Robusto, who has been off to a terrible start in the late model stock car portion of the Solid Rock Carriers Cars Tour through no fault of her own, but what it would mean for her to try to gain back that momentum after her great run in the pro late models. But Mike Hopkins side by side for the race lead, door to door here at Hickory with 6 laps to go.
Little bit of muscle, little bit of train and paint to decide this one. 5 to go at the line. Robusto leads by half a car length. Hopkins leans on the side of the 28 car as they work their way off to.
Doesn't slow either one of them again. They continue to rub down the back straightaway. 5 to go. It'll be 4 to go this time by Robusto using that outside lane as Hopkins another slide off of turn 4.
Incredible pro late model racing at Hickory. Hopkins sideways that time as he slides up in front of Robusto, who cuts underneath him. Robusto back inside. 3 to go.
Oh, some more contact made. They're still side by side. They may have lap traffic coming to the picture as well. Robusto back down low, trying to gain back some time on Mike Hopkins. It'll be 2 to go this time by.
2 laps to go. It's already been physical amongst the front 2. Who wants it most? Lap traffic ahead. Hopkins outside. Robusto falls about a half a car length behind, but dives to the bottom, coming to the white flag.
Oh, Hopkins with a big slide. Here comes Isabella Robusto. Lap traffic up the road. Robusto. Oh, no!
Terrible crash on the front straightaway after Robusto caught the backside of Mike Hopkins' car and slammed the inside wall. Boy, Robusto came off of turn number 4 and caught the left rear of Mike Hopkins' car and made heavy contact with what is a movable protective barrier there on the inside wall. Play the role of the spoiler. Into the KRC power steering restart zone they come. A green, white checker.
We saw it early in the race. Zilish got a great launch off that high side. He gets it off of turn 2, but it looks like they're at least going to call off the restart for now. So yellow, yellow, yellow once again as the restart is called off. And honestly, it looks like there may be a car that almost has a flat tire. I think in McDonald, that white number 13 was somewhat slow. And
with Hopkins and Zilish bringing us down for a 2-lap shootout.
And that restart looks like it was good, and Zilish got all of it that he needed. They stay side by side, door to door. Looks like Brent Cruz going to try to look 3 wide into turn 3 as they're crashing further back in the pack.
3 wide for the race lead and a hard collision on the back straightaway after one car gets turned into the outside wall. I believe that was the number 43 of Nick Loden. The other car that we see right here, the 44 out of Wisconsin, in Michael Litchfeld, who has also destroyed the front end of his race car. For the restart, about 3 wide behind him in the midfield. We're back underway. Zilish is keeping pace with Hopkins here in turn 1 yet again. There's that slide from Hopkins as they make contact entering turn number 3, and the battle for the lead is on with the white flag in the air.
Zilish going to have a run on the high side, and how wide is Hopkins going to run him? We saw Zilish was strong on the top side earlier. Oh, contact!
Hopkins trying to muscle his way through. Brent Cruz into the back of Hopkins, shoves him up the racetrack. Here they come to the flag. Hopkins crashes at the finish line and wins his 2nd race to start the year. Oh my goodness, what a finish. Tristan McKee into the outside wall after the checkered flag. Hopkins with scuff marks all over his race car, and he is burning down the house in turn 1.
And he's not even going to bother doing the cool down lap. He's going to burn it down here for the fans on the front straightaway already.